Hey guys, Saravanan and Ganesh here. It's about 7:15 a.m. Sunday, January 19th, 2025. Just thought I'll record a video. I'm going to start documenting my trading journey. Um, I'm going to give a quick glimpse of the last 4 years since I've got into trading, about 4.5 years, almost 5 years. My journey so far and my plan going forward, what I plan to do. My goal is to make my trading income, my primary source of income in 2025. So let me quickly share my screen. So this is me, just a quick slide here. In 2020 March, when COVID hit, that's when I started looking into day trading. I know a lot of people got into day trading the time. Um, a lot of people were sitting at home, and so I was one of those guys who started looking into day trading. During that year, 2020, I joined quite a few Discord groups. I bought courses on trading. I binge watched a lot of YouTube videos, just doing what everybody who is new to trading was doing, just trying to learn my trading style, just trying to learn the basics, all of that. The next 2 years, I probably invested thousands of dollars in courses and memberships. And then I lost probably tens of thousands of dollars just funding an account and then blowing my account. You know how it is. But I know, looking back, I consider that as my tuition fee. Anything in life, you have to put your time and your money to get better and better. And I knew if I could be consistent over a period of time, I could do that. And I watched quite a few people in those years and even before who I was watching a guy who in 2017, he was on YouTube, he was trading cryptocurrency that time, but he was making $200 a day. And then around March 2020, I was watching him, he was making $2,000 a day. Right now, I still watch him, he's making like $20,000 a day. So I knew if I can acquire that skill where I learned that skill and I can compound on that skill, I can keep getting better and better at it, right? So that's my whole plan. So around August 2022, after trying out various types of trading, from day trading to swing trading, various trading strategies, break and retest, scalping, this and that, various instruments from Forex to crypto to stocks to ETFs. I decided to stick on one instrument, SPY, the SPY ETF, because that was the most liquid. And I know there are people who are making a decent living just trading this one instrument. I realized that the more I could just stick to one instrument, the SPY, just one ticker, right? I could start to get to know it better and better. The SPY's behavior, its personality, the way it traded, all of that. And I could just get so much better and better. So that's what I decided to do. I also had a business to run. I have a marketing agency and I also do some coaching. So I didn't have a lot of time to spend. I could not afford to put the whole day trading. And so after much, again, through trial and error, right? I spent so much time trading the whole day. When I look back, I could see that I would make some money and I would get my wins during the first hour of the day. And then I would do some over trading and I give all that wins back and I would lose some more, right? So over a period of time, I decided to just trade the morning session, New York Open, 9:30 a.m. Eastern to 11 a.m. Eastern, 1 hour, 1.5 hours, maximum 2 hours wait for my setup. So that's what I started to do. And then that 2 years I was doing that. I was getting a little bit better, some consistency, then I would lose, things like that. June 2024 is when I started to get a bit more consistent. I started realizing it's not just about learning more strategies or just staring at the screen. It's a lot to do with my psychology, how patient I can be. I would always get tempted to get, how do I say, tempted to just go and trade every time. And I started to understand psychology, or I just started getting a little bit better and consistent on that. And that's also the time frame when I started looking into ES futures, NQ futures, just derivatives of SPY, more highly leveraged. and also looked into prop firms. So the last 6 months, I've been into futures also and prop firms. This year, this month, January 2025, I decided I'm not going to trade prop firms. After a lot of money spent on buying and resetting accounts and getting funded also, but I never got a payout. I just realized for my psychology, I'd rather put my own money, $1,000 in a futures account, even $300, $400 in a futures account and trade micro, than follow these prop fund rules. That's just not for me. So here is why I'm putting this video. It's more, maybe one day it's going to inspire somebody to follow my journey, but right now it's just, if I know I'm documenting my journey and I know I'm going to put it out there on YouTube and people are going to start watching it, even if it's just one person watching it, I know that my psychology, I'm going to be a little bit more cautious with my trades. I'm not going to be very, how do I say? I'm not just going to be very arrogant or, I'm not just going to click all the time and trade over time all the time, right? I'm just going to be a little bit more patient, take the A plus setups. I would also know that where I need to refine my strategy, things like that. So here's my goal for this year. My goal, so I have two accounts. One is my Thinkorswim account. That's a Schwab account, Thinkorswim. And I'm going to trade options there, mostly just the SPY options and the QQQ options, okay? Right now, my Thinkorswim account is about $600 something. I'm going to show it to you. I put in $200 in the beginning of the month, and I'm going to show it to you. My goal is to grow this from 200 to 25,000. I'm not planning to withdraw any money from this, at least until I get to $25,000. Right now it's a cash account, but I want to get it to $25,000 so then I can have a margin account so I can avoid the PDT rule, things like that. And then I also have the futures account where my goal is to see if I can make $400 a day. Now I know that's going to be up and down, right? It may not be $400 every day. It could be $100 a day. It could be $800 another day. I don't know, but approximately $400 a day. So I can withdraw $2,000 every week. Okay. So my Thinkorswim account, I'm just going to keep building that account, compounding that account. My futures account is I want to get to a point where I can withdraw $2,000 a week. That's $8,000 a month. That will cover most of my living expenses, okay, if not all of my living expenses, my mortgage, car payment, insurance, food, kids education, stuff like that. Okay. Couple of things I want you to know is in December 21st, 2024, for the first time in my 4 years, I was actually able to withdraw profits. And you can see this, I got up that day, 21st of December, and I saw this in my Chase bank account that there were two deposits for a total of $500. This $500 came from my Ninja trading. You can see that, right? And I was excited. This $500, I was more excited than the money I had made in my engineering job, or my SEO agency or coaching SEO and all that, because this was like, hey, one of my dreams was to just make money with the click of a button. And this was like, oh my God, maybe if I can make $500, right? I know I can make $5,000, $50,000, $500,000, even $5 million. Why not? Okay. And so this basically is also want to let you know, December 12th, what was it? December 9th to December 12th, in about 13th to 19th, sorry, okay? I'm not sure if I'm showing this right, but this is in about 4, 5, 6 days, I had grown my Ninja Trader account from about $140 to a little over $600, purely day trading, the NQ futures. The good thing with futures trading is you can trade multiple times a day. I was over trading a bit, right? But I was a little bit more consistent and I was able to do this. Now, this won't happen. You won't be able to Forex your account every 4 days. This just happened that time. And I was just excited because I saw this coming in, okay? So let me go here. Let me go here first. Right now, my Ninja Trader account, I have $289, okay? You can see over the last few months it's been up and down, right? I funded it right now with $289. My goal, like I told you, was to be able to build it up to a point of at least maybe $1,000, and then every day see if I can make $400 profit. And if you know anything about futures trading, just one NQ 20-point move, you can make $800. So it is very possible, right? I just need a 10-point move in one NQ to make $400, which is very, very possible. But that's my goal. Every day, see if I can make $400. It may not happen exactly on that day. So on a weekly basis, I want to make $2,000 a week. Okay, and I'm going to be documenting that. And then my Schwab account over here, you can see this is my options account, my Thinkorswim. I funded it with $200. It was $2 on January 5th. I funded it with $200. I did not do any trading that first week. Then I put in another $100, so $300. Then I put in another something dollars. So January 13th is when I started trading. I'm going to show it to you with about $400, $480. Actually, a little bit less because that day I made some money. And I've been just slowly going up ever since. And if you see my trader view here, if I go to calendar, this is January 2025. If I open, this is what I've been making. The first day I traded 2025, I only made $16. That's it. With $400, I made $16. And I'm not shooting for a home run. I'm not looking to make hundreds of dollars a day. $16 is about 4% of $400, right? So if I'm making a 4% return, if I can make a 1 to 2% return of my account every day, that's big. I mean, the typical bank would give you 8%, right? I think S&P 500 gives you 8%. The typical bank gives you 1%, 0.25%. You get the idea, okay? I made $31, $25. You see the remaining days. And then I lost on Friday. I was so excited to see a green streak that I wanted to just make a couple of more trades and make it green here. So have a whole green week. Again, psychology, right? So I forced my trade, and but I'm still green for the week. I'm still green for the month. So I'm going to be tracking all that. You can actually see that last year in July, I went from zero profit from July 24 to about August 24th. It's about a month time. You can see this is pure profit. I was just trading and just taking it up a beautiful curve over here. It went up to $900 profit. Then I got excited, right? Psychology kicks in again. I started taking larger sizes. And then one day I lost $350, right? And then another day I lost $250, right? It really came down. So it's again from January, you can see I'm on a total my Thinkorswim account, I'm a minus $500, okay? But I'm just starting January as a fresh new month. And that's why you see I have this calendar here. All of these trades, I'll be tracking it I don't know if I can do a video every day, but every week I'm going to be going over my analysis. My whole goal, again, if I share my, this one here again, this is my goal, okay? 2025, my goal is to be able to withdraw $2,000 a week from my futures account. That's $8,000 a month, and make that my primary source of income. I may have to build up to that level, because right now I only have $289 in my futures account. I just showed you that. So I need to get to at least $1,000 to be able to trade one NQ. In Ninja Trader, you need at least $1,000 to be able to trade one NQ. Until then, I'm trading micro NQs. And so it will probably take a month. I'm thinking month, 2 months, who knows? I'm going to be slow. I'm going to be consistent. I'm not going to force things. That's my whole plan. And then my options account, my Thinkorswim account, my goal is to grow it from, it's about $600 now to $25,000. Okay, I started at $200 the beginning of the month. I just want to keep compounding. I will not withdraw till I reach to $25,000. So this is me. This is my journey. I'm documenting it. So hopefully one day, maybe a few months down the road, maybe a few years down the road, someone's going to be watching this and saying, wow, this is inspiring. I can do it too. Because I've been watching a few different traders, and I've seen guys who were making a couple of $100 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago. making $2,000 and even $20,000 in this, the same strategy, just bigger size because they have more experience now. So that's what I want to do also. Okay. So any comments, let me know, put it in the comments. I'd love to know what you guys think, any feedback, what kind of videos you'd like to watch. We'll go from there. Thank you.